Hi friends, welcome back. I am Miss L and I am going to be teaching you some math today. We are going to learn how to use a tens frame and how to count or continue practice our counting from 1 to 10. I am super excited that you guys get to be here again today and I hope that you enjoy our lesson. So let's jump right in and let's see what we are going to be talking about today. So the title of our lesson is Bear Count by Miss Lizarraga. And I put a little bear here so you guys can get excited about our activity. So for our agenda, we have a read aloud, we have a brain break, we have a number hunt, and then we have a practice activity. Our standard for today is count to answer questions about how many when 20 or fewer objects are arranged in a line, a rectangular array, or a circle, or as many as 10 things in a scattered configuration. Given a number from 1 to 20, count out that many objects. So I know that this might not make a lot of sense, but so we are going to use a tens frame, which is a rectangular array, and we are going to be counting our objects 1 to 10. I am going to explain real quick what a tens frame looks like. So if you have a parent or sibling, someone who can help you right now, that will be great because I'm going to explain the tens frame, and you might need a little bit of help building this tens frame. So again, this is my tens frame, and this is what our tens frame looks like. So we have 5 squares in the top and 5 squares in the bottom. So this is our rectangular array. That's what our standard was talking about. So make sure that you have 5 squares on top and 5 squares on the bottom, and that they are all together. Like they are not separated, they're together. So parents or siblings who are at home helping out your kids or your brother or sister, make sure that you guys draw this for them, or if you want to just go ahead and print a tens frame out of the internet, if you type into Google tens frame, a tens frame will pop up. So that will be something, if you guys could please do it for them, that will be great. And we are going to go ahead and get into our materials and double check what we will need. So our materials, again, is a tens frame, some Cheerios or Goldfish or whatever manipulatives the children can put on their tens frame that they can put and take off. It is up to you what you want to use. I am going to use magnetic circles. That way it's easy to teach it on the whiteboard. But make sure that you guys have both of those materials so we can practice our activity together. So now we are going to jump right into our read aloud. Our read aloud is Bear Counts by Karma Wilson and James Chapman. Boys and girls, the read aloud is a little bit blurry, but I did my best, so just bear with me and we will get through this read aloud as best as we can, okay? Bear counts. Mouse and bear share breakfast, basking in the morning sun. Bear looks up and points, and the bear counts. So what do you think he's gonna count? I wonder. Let's turn the page. 1. One sun floating high, 1 giant dragonfly, 1 robin on her nest, only 1 berry left. Numbers, numbers everywhere. Can you count along with the bear? Let's count, boys and girls. Let's count along with our friend Bear. So we see 1 sun. We see a giant dragonfly. We see a robin on her nest. And we can barely see that teeny tiny berry that the mouse is holding. But there is 1 berry left. So over here on our left side, top left-hand corner, we have the word 1. And now on the right bottom corner, we have the number 1. So we are counting 1. Let's turn the page. Mouse and Bear see Hare, and Hare calls out, "Howdy do!" He is holding yummy fruit, and the bear counts. Let's see what the bear counts now. 2. 2 paws which hold a treat, 2 apples crisp and sweet, 2 stumps for perfect chairs, 2 friends who love to share. Numbers, numbers everywhere. Can you count along with Bear? So we are counting 2. So we see 2 paws, the hare's 2 paws. We see 2 apples crisp and sweet. We see 2 stumps for perfect chairs. Stumps is when you cut down a tree, the thing remaining is the stump of the tree. So this is what a stump is. And then 2 friends. So we see the teeny tiny mouse over here, and we see the hare who love to share. So we are counting 2. So again, on our left-hand corner, we have the word 2. And over here on the bottom right hand, we have 1, 2. Make sure that you guys are counting at home with me. Bear hears funny sounds coming from an aspen tree. It is raven, owl, and wren, and the bear counts. Let's see what the bear is going to count. 3. 3 chums who chitter chat, 3 funny muskrats, 3 clouds above the trees, 3 bumbling bumblebees, numbers, numbers everywhere. Can you count along with Bear? So these are the chums, the 3 chums that are chitter-chatting away. This is 1, 2, and 3. I know that's kind of hard to see because it looks like just a giant circle, but there's 3 chums, 3 muskrats. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 clouds, 1, 2, 3. We have 3 bumblebees, 1, 2, 3. And over here again on our top left-hand corner, we have the word 3. Now let's count these numbers. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 numbers, and that is the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3. Let's turn the page. Bear cries, "Look, it's Badger, Mole, and Gopher by the shore. Badger has his fishing pole." And the bear counts on. Let's see, 4. 4 fish splish and splash. 4 geese waddle past. 4 turtles on a log. 4 croaking hopping frogs. Numbers, numbers everywhere. Can you count along with Bear? Let's see, let's count the 4 fish. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's count the geese. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about the turtles? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. The frogs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have our word that says 4 up on top. Now let's count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 1 through 4 here. Great job. Let's turn the page. Mouse squeaks, "Let's go swimming!" And in the pond they dive. The friends float in the pond, and the bear counts. 5. 5 ducks in water. 5 lively river otters. 5 lovely lily pads. 5 pinching crawdads. 5. Let's see. Let's count our ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 otters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lily pads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's count the crawdads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, boys and girls. And then we have our word number 5 here. Did you notice that we didn't have numbers on this page? I wonder if they're going to come out in the next page. Let's turn the page and find out. Numbers, numbers everywhere. Now you can count just like Bear. Awesome. And do you guys see the numbers? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers, 1 through 5. And now we are experts at counting up to 5 just like Bear. I really enjoyed this story, boys and girls. I hope that you guys did too. It was very cute, and now we are like great counters just like Bear. So let's go back to our agenda and see. So we did our read aloud. Now we're going to do our brain break. I am going to step outside and do the brain break out there. You guys can stay inside. You don't have to go outside. But I am going to go outside because we're going to be active and we're going to get up and out of our chairs and get our bloods flowing and our hearts pumping. That way our brains can be active by the time that we come and do our activity, okay? So I will see you outside for our brain break. Hello friends, we are in the part of our brain break. I hope that you guys are up and out of your chair because we are going to do a very active brain break. So I am outside of my house in my backyard, so there might be a little bit of noises in the background, but I think you guys are able to hear me well. So let's get started. I have a few things on my flashcards that we will be doing. For example, jog in place for 10 seconds. Are you guys ready? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! I hope that you were jogging in place. Let's pick another card. Hop on one foot 3 times. It can either be your left foot or it can be your right foot, whichever foot you want. Are you guys ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Let's pick another card. Reach for the stars 7 times. And since there's no stars right now, I would be reaching for the sun. So on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! Good job, boys and girls. Let's do one more. And we have 6 toe touches. Are you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job, boys and girls. Make sure that you get a big drink of water. And I will see you back inside for our activity. Welcome back, friends. I hope that you guys got your hearts pumping and that you guys are super ready to learn. Let's go into our presentation and let's check our agenda and see how we're doing. So we did our read aloud, check. We did our brain break, check. And now we're going to do a number hunt. And I just want to remind you guys to make sure that you guys are drinking water and staying hydrated. It's super important right now in this Arizona heat. So make sure that after that brain break that you drink some water, because I sure did. Okay, let's go into our number hunt. Number hunt. Are you guys ready? So what our number hunt is going to be about is that I'm going to have pictures on our screen, and you guys at home are going to shout out how many numbers you see. How many pictures you see. So if I have a picture of a flower and I have 2 flowers on the screen, you are going to say 2. I see 2 flowers. So I am ready. I used some pictures about the characters that we saw in the book. So let's go ahead and see. How many fish do you see? Great job! There is 5 fishes on our screen. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fishes. Let's go to the next one. How many ducks do you see? Great job! There's 3. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3. Great job. How many bears do you see? Awesome! There's 6 bears. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now in the book, was there 6 bears or was there only 1 bear? Do you remember? There was only 1 bear, right? Let's count. Let's check our next slide. Wow, how many hairs do you see? And I know hair sounds like the hair that we have on our head, but it's actually another word for rabbit. So how many hairs do you see, or how many rabbits do you see? I'll give you a little bit of more time for this one because there's a lot of rabbits on our screen. That is right, boys and girls. There are 10 hairs. Let's count them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you count with me? There are 10 hairs. Now let's go back to our agenda, or let's see. We had one more. How many frogs do you see? There are 2 frogs. Let's count. 1, 2. 2 frogs. Great job, boys and girls. Let's go back to our agenda and check how we're doing. We did our read aloud. We did our brain break. We just did our number hunt. Now we're going to do our practice activity, okay? So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I want you guys, if you guys haven't already done so, make sure that you have your tens frame with you and ready to go because we are going to dive right in. And make sure that you guys have your manipulatives, and those would be your Cheerios or your goldfish or anything that you are putting into your squares that you will be using, that you're putting and taking off, okay? So let's go ahead and I'm going to explain to you what we will be doing with these tens frame. So just a little note, when we are putting things on our tens frame, so I'm using my little magnets that will stick onto my whiteboard really nice and neatly. So if I wanted to put one magnet or one circle, I would only put it in one square. If I wanted to put 2, I wouldn't put it in the same square. I wouldn't put it like this. No, no, no. Though each square can only hold one item, okay? So if I wanted to put 2, I'd put 1, 2. See how it's not sharing the same square? So at home, make sure that you are sharing the squares, that each square can only hold one item, whatever item you're putting on your tens frame, okay? And then I have a couple of flashcards, 1 through 10, in my hand, and that's how we are going to know how many items to put into our tens frame. So I am going to practice, give you guys 2 examples of how we are going to use our tens frame. And then after that, we are going to practice together, okay? So I have the number 1. So I am going to put, guess how many I'm going to put on my tens frame? If I have the number 1, how many items am I going to put on my tens frame? Or how many, I'm going to say Cheerios. If you are using something else, that is okay, but I'm gonna use Cheerios. I'm gonna pretend that this is a Cheerio. So how many Cheerios would I put on my tens frame? I would only put one. That is right, because one matches with my number 1. Good job, boys and girls. That one was simple and easy. Let's see. Let's pick another number. How about, what number is this? This is the number 6. Good job. So how many Cheerios should I put on my tens frame? I need to put 6. So I'm going to go ahead and count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should I keep going or should I stop? I should keep going, because how many do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 and this number is 6. So we need to get to our number 6. So we have 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Let's double check our work. Let's count out loud. And I want you at home to be counting along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Cheerios matches my number 6. Boys and girls, am I putting two Cheerios on one square? No, I am putting a Cheerio per square. So make sure that you guys are also doing that at home, okay? Now we're gonna practice together. So take out your Cheerios or whatever you have at home and let's practice. So we are going to practice. What number did we get? What number? The number 3. Great job. How many Cheerios do we need to put on our tens frame? 3. Let's count out loud together. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Now I want you to take your index finger, your pointer finger, and point to each Cheerio on your tens frame as we count. Just like this. Are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 Cheerios matching our number 3. Great job, boys and girls. Let's see. Let's take off our Cheerios off our tens frame. And let's pick another number. Oops. Let's see. Let's pick another number. We have, what number is this, boys and girls? That's right. It's the number 7. How many Cheerios should we put on our tens frame? Well, let's start putting them and count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Do you need some more? Yeah, because we're only at 5. Let's keep counting. 5, 6, 7. Should we stop or should we keep going? We should stop. Let's double check our work. Again, use your pointer finger and point to your Cheerios. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Cheerios match my number 7. Good job, boys and girls. Let's take our Cheerios off our tens frame, and let's practice with 2 more numbers. So I'm going to get, how about this number? What number is this? Can you guys see? That is the number 8. Good job, boys and girls. So let's count our Cheerios. Let's start putting our Cheerios. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we keep going or do we stop? We stop. Let's double check our work. Again, point your fingers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you have 8 Cheerios on your tens frame, give yourself a pat in the back. You guys are doing amazing. Let's take our Cheerios off and we are going to practice with one more number. What number do you guys think we'll get? I wonder. Oh, what number is this? It's the number 10. Good job, boys and girls. I think we're becoming number experts. So if we have the number 10, how many Cheerios do we need to put on our tens frame? That's right, 10. So let's go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that it? Do we need more? I think we do. Let's see. How many do we have? Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, Miss L is missing one. So I'm just going to draw it because I am missing one of the magnet. Oh, Miss L found it. So I am going to put another magnet. Let's see, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we have 10 Cheerios here matching our number 10? We sure do. I am going to go ahead and come back and we are going to check our agenda. So did we do our read aloud? Check. Did we do our brain break? Check. Did we do our number hunt? Check. Did we do our practice activity? Check. Wow, we went through our whole presentation. Before I let you guys go, I just wanted to review with you guys our tens frame. And I want you guys to be practicing at home using your tens frame, okay? That is gonna help you with counting, and you guys can become super counters. If you want an additional challenge, I know it might not fit on your tens frame, but you can add some more boxes so you guys can practice counting. You maybe can practice counting up to 15 to 20, wherever you know. So I am going to give you one last challenge. And my challenge to you is identifying our numbers. So do you know what identifying means? Identifying is when you are able to recognize, when you're able to tell. So if I was to hold up the letter A and I see the letter A, I am able to identify. I am able to know that that is the letter A. Okay, so I am not going to give you the numbers in order. I am going to give them to you mixed in random order, and I want you guys to be at home saying the numbers out loud, okay? So are you guys ready? What number is this? Great job. It is the number 3. How about this number? It's the number 8. Great job, boys and girls. You guys are awesome. How about this number? The number 6. Great job. How about this number? Number 5. You guys are too good. How about this number? The number 2. Great job. How about this number? Number 1. How about this number? Number 9. Great job, boys and girls. How about this number? 10. How about this number? 4. Great job. And last but not least, our number 7. Great job. I am going to give you guys a hip, hip, hooray, hip, hip, hooray, because you guys did amazing through this lesson. I am sure that you guys were practicing at home using your tens frame and practice counting and identifying our numbers even if they were not in order. You guys did an amazing job, and I hope that you guys get to tune in to more videos this upcoming week, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye. Have a great day, guys.